Hey, beginners! Today we're practicing 50 real English conversations you'll hear every single day. Let's make speaking English simple and natural. Hey, everyone! Welcome back to another episode of English with Lily and Leo. I'm Lily.
And I'm Leo. How's everyone doing today?
You know what, Leo? I was thinking, when you're learning English, one of the hardest things is just having a normal conversation, right?
Absolutely. You can know all the grammar rules, but when someone asks you a simple question like, "How was your weekend?" suddenly your mind goes blank.
Exactly. So today we're going to practice the most common questions native speakers ask every single day, and we'll show you how to answer them naturally.
Not like a textbook, but like a real person.
That's right. We'll go through different situations, meeting new people, talking about your day, making plans with friends.
And here's the best part. We're not just going to give you one correct answer. We'll show you different ways to respond, depending on the situation.
Sounds good? Let's jump in.
Okay, let's start with the basics. Imagine you're meeting someone for the first time at a coffee shop, or maybe at a language exchange event.
The first question people usually ask is, do you speak English?
Now, here's something important. You don't need to be perfect. If someone asks you this, you can say, "a little bit," or "I'm still learning."
Right. Let me show you. Leo, do you speak Japanese?
I speak a little Japanese, but I'm not fluent yet. I'm working on it, though.
Perfect. See how natural that sounds? You admitted you're learning, but you also showed you're making progress.
Another common question when you first meet someone, where do you live?
This one's easy. You can just name your city. For example, I live in Chicago, or I'm from Mexico, but right now I'm living in Toronto.
Nice. And then people might ask, how old are you?
Now, be careful with this one. In English-speaking cultures, it's sometimes considered rude to ask someone's age, especially if they're older.
Good point. But if someone does ask, you can simply say, I'm 25, or I'm in my 30s.
You don't have to give an exact number if you don't want to.
All right, once you get past the basic introductions, people will start asking about your interests and hobbies.
Yes, this is where conversations get fun. Someone might ask, what do you like to do for fun?
Great question. Lily, what do you like to do for fun?
Well, I really enjoy reading mystery novels. I also love trying new restaurants on the weekends.
See, that's much better than just saying, I like reading. Give some details.
Exactly. Leo, let me ask you, do you play any instruments?
Ah, I wish. I tried learning guitar a few years ago, but I gave up pretty quickly. What about you?
Same here. I can't play any instruments, but I do love listening to music.
This is important, everyone. If someone asks, can you play guitar, and you can't, don't feel bad. Just say, no, I can't, or I tried once, but it didn't work out.
Being honest is always better than trying to pretend.
Now let's talk about daily routines. Native speakers love asking about your schedule and habits.
Right. Common questions are, what time do you usually wake up? Or when do you go to bed?
So, Lily, what time do you typically get up in the morning?
I usually wake up around 7 in the morning. I'm not really a morning person, but I try to start my day early.
I'm the opposite. I love mornings. I get up at 5:30 and go for a run.
Wow, 5:30? That's so early.
Yeah, but then I go to bed pretty early too, usually around 9:30 or 10.
Notice how we used words like usually, typically, and around? That's because routines aren't always exactly the same every day.
Great observation. Don't say, I wake up at 6 a.m. if sometimes it's 6:15 or 6:30. Say, I usually wake up around 6.
Let's move on to work and education. People will often ask, what do you do? Or where do you work?
This is a super common question when you meet new people. Lily, what do you do?
I work as a graphic designer for a marketing company. How about you?
I'm a high school teacher. I teach English and history.
Now, if you're a student, you can say, I'm a student at Stanford University, or I'm studying computer science.
And if someone asks, where did you study? You can talk about your past education. For example, I graduated from Boston University, or I studied business in London.
Remember, study is present tense, studied is past tense.
Okay, here's where conversations get more interesting. People will ask for your opinions and preferences.
Yes, like, do you like living here? Or what do you think about this city?
So, Lily, do you like living in Los Angeles?
You know what? I love it. The weather is amazing and there's always something to do. The traffic is terrible though.
That's a very honest answer, and that's perfect. You don't have to say everything is wonderful. It's okay to mention both good things and bad things.
Another question people ask, what makes you happy?
Ooh, that's a deep one. For me, spending time outdoors makes me really happy. Hiking, camping, just being in nature.
I love that. For me, it's quality time with my family and close friends. Those meaningful conversations, you know?
Beautiful. See how personal these answers are? Don't just say, friends make me happy. Explain how or why.
Now, let's practice the language you need for making plans with people.
This is super practical. Someone might ask, are you free this weekend? Or do you want to grab coffee sometime?
Leo, are you free on Saturday? Want to check out that new art gallery downtown?
Saturday afternoon works great for me. What time should we meet?
How about 2 o'clock? We could meet at the entrance.
Perfect. See how that worked? When someone invites you, you can accept and then ask about the details.
And if you're busy, you can say, I'd love to, but I have plans that day. How about next week?
Always offer an alternative if you want to see the person but can't make it that day. Sometimes people will ask about how you're feeling. How are you feeling? Or are you okay?
Yes, and be careful. When someone asks, how are you in passing, they usually just want to hear, good, thanks, or I'm doing well.
But if it's a close friend asking, how are you feeling? They might want a real answer.
Right. You could say, I'm feeling a bit tired today, or I'm not feeling great. I think I'm coming down with a cold.
And here's a useful phrase. I'm feeling under the weather. That means you're a little bit sick.
Good one. So if someone asks, are you sick? You could respond, yeah, I'm feeling a little under the weather. Nothing serious, though.
Let's talk about shopping and money. But don't worry, we'll keep it simple.
When you're shopping, you'll hear, how much is this? Or how much does that cost?
And you can answer with the price. It's $20, or this one costs about 50 euros.
If someone asks, how much money do you have? That's actually pretty personal. Close friends might ask, but it's not a typical question from strangers.
True. You can answer generally, I have some cash on me, or I need to hit the ATM. Let's talk about shopping and money, but don't worry, we'll keep it simple.
When you're shopping, you'll hear, how much is this? Or how much does that cost?
And you can answer with the price. It's $20, or this one costs about 50 euros.
If someone asks, how much money do you have? That's actually pretty personal. Close friends might ask, but it's not a typical question from strangers.
True. You can answer generally, I have some cash on me, or I need to hit the ATM.
Family questions are common in conversations. Do you have any siblings? Or how many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. I'm the youngest in my family. What about you, Lily?
I'm an only child. It was just me growing up.
Oh, wow. Did you like being an only child?
Yeah, I didn't mind it. I got lots of attention from my parents.
See? This is natural conversation. One question leads to another, and you start learning more about each other.
People might also ask, are you married? Or do you have a boyfriend or girlfriend? These are personal questions, so you can decide how much you want to share. Family questions are common in English.
All right, everyone, we've covered a lot today.
We went through introductions, interests, daily routines, work, making plans, and so much more.
The key takeaway? Don't memorize perfect answers. Learn to respond naturally and add your own personality.
Exactly. Make it your own. Use these questions to practice with a friend, a language partner, or even in front of a mirror.
And remember, making mistakes is part of learning. Native speakers make mistakes too.
So don't be afraid to speak up and start conversations.
Before we go, here's your homework. Choose 5 questions from today's episode and practice answering them out loud. Record yourself if you can.
Thanks so much for listening, everyone. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to subscribe and leave us a review.
We'll see you next time on English with Lily and Leo.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Lily. Bye, everyone.